So brand kits are really important. It's essentially a place where you can have your logos, colors, icons, imagery, graphics, templates, everything in one place. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how you can use the brand kit tool provided by Canva. They've also added some cool features recently, so this one's going to be like really exciting. So first thing you're going to do is log into your Canva account and click brand over here. And then I'm going to select this icon over here and then click create a new brand kit. So I'm going to give this a name and I'm going to call this Tivara. So that's a new project that I'm working on and I want to create a brand kit for that. So I want to get started on it. So first thing we're going to do is your company website, and Canva is going to pull out all the colors and the fonts that you've used on the website from it, or you can also upload the guidelines. So I'm going to paste my website and then select next. So we're going to click continue setup, and as you can see that it has added the logo into my brand kit, which is amazing. And then for the colors, they have pulled up these colors from my website, so you don't have to like manually go in and enter the hex code. You can also go in over here and structure the color palette so everything's like super clear. You can also add to this category. So if you want to add another palette or like a custom palette, you can do that as well. And for instance, these are our secondary colors. So I can add my second colors over here and create a nice palette. For the logo section, I do have this logo that has been integrated from my website. But if you want to upload any additional logos that you have from your desktop, you can always do that by clicking the plus icon over here and selecting upload brand assets. For the font, we have the title tab over here, and then I can select my font. So we're going to do Cardo, and then we're going to select the size as well. Similarly for subtitles, I'm going to do DM Sans. Similarly for subtitles, I'm going to enter my font over here and then select the size. We're going to make it around 28 like that, and we're going to do save, and I'm going to call this as body. And then you can add other fonts over here, and then similarly you can structure all the other fonts on these sections. Then you have a brand voice tab, which is where you can add the voice that needs to be reflected in your brand personality when you're writing caption, when you're replying to comments, or even just the language that you're using on your website. So we're going to click add a brand voice, and then you're going to write a guidelines on how you want Canva AI tool to write in Tivara's brand voice. So I added my brand voice over here. So it's someone that speaks in an elegant tone, confident tone, modern and warm at the same time. We're going to click save, and then we have the photos tab over here, which is where you can add any images that you want to add into the brand kit. So we're going to click upload brand asset. So I have few images that I've uploaded over here just for the purpose of this tutorial. And then you have the graphics tab over here, which is where you will be able to add any illustrations or graphics that you want to use across your website or your content. And then you have the icon tab over here, which is where you can add certain icons that you want to use. So for instance, for this brand, I want to use like a white heart emoji, and I want to make sure I add it over here. And then you have the chart tab over here as well. So a lot of cool details to get you started with. And then last but not the least, you have the brand guidelines section, which is where you can add your brand story, the values, and the standards on how you can use each asset so your brand shines. Pop up over here, and Canva AI tool has laid out a template for us that we literally need to fill out. So you can add all the details into it and kind of have everything in one place. So once your brand kit is ready, we are going to go to our homepage, and I am going to click social media, and I'm going to click Instagram story, and then I'm going to click the brand tab over here and then select Tivara. So when I click that, I can get access to all of the elements. So if I want to use the logo, it's like right there. If I want to use the primary color as well, it's literally like right there. And then the title, text as well, I can just pull it up like that, and then I can generate a copy in my brand voice. And then you have this little copy over here. So when you click insert, it would be integrated into your social post in the same brand voice that you added in your brand kit. And then if you have certain images you want to use, you can also integrate it over here. So it just makes things quite easier instead of you figuring out all of these details and updating it for each of the asset that you would be working on. All right, so I hope you guys found this video helpful. Let me know if you have any questions, and I shall see you guys in the next one.